And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Tokyo taking on Israel. First pitch coming your way next. Getting the nod in this one, Logan Webb. All right, ready to go here. This is Corbin Carroll.
The right fielder, number 7, Corbin Carroll.
And this one is off and running. That one fouled off. 0-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Next to hit, Hunter Goodman. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Lace to right center, base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch.
Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Ow! Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swing and a miss. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Swing and a ground ball. The rise. Throw pulls him off the bag and he's safe. Here's the second baseman, Ernie Clement. That one hammered but pulled foul. The 0-1. And that is out of play.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball.
Swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there. Out of here. So he blasts one out the other way. Next to hit, Corbin Carroll. Line drive, and that's base hit out into center field. Around first, heading for 2. And he's into second with nobody out. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Dylan Dingler will hit next. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Way back there, it's got a chance. And makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and now a wide throw to third. So up next, Miguel Vargas. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track.
Ball, that's out.
Carroll takes his lead at third with one away. This one in the air center field. Merrill has a beat on it. He's got it. Runner tags for home. The relay to the plate. Safe. And they add to their lead as the run scores from third. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Otto Lopez. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. A solo shot. It's their second home run of the inning. And now Pete Crow Armstrong. Line drive, Adam in center field. Top of the second, Max Muncy at the dish.
He's already pitching with a 4-0 lead, so we should see him be aggressive, fill up the strike zone, don't issue free passes.
Swings and misses. 1-2. Got him. That K is his third of the game. Luis Arraez stands in. Aye. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. On the ground, right side. Kurtz takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop, Willy Adames. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Center field. And that is that. Back now and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second, Tanner Scott.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Nick Kurtz, the next to hit. Hey. This one in the dirt. Soto gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Tried to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third. Nope, he held back. Double play ball to second. There's one. Back to first, and that is a double play. Back to the top of the order now. Digging in, Brandon Marsh. Out towards right center field. Carroll on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. On to the third inning. And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Ground ball left side. And foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Got him looking for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts. Here's Miguel Andujar. That finds the mark on the inside corner. Fastball for a strike. Swings and misses. And they're down to their last out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's going to be Jackson Merrill.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
They're down to their final strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game. So Singy as the number.
Sound like it's supposed to. I won't break the code. Young son of the. We just pray that we get old. My is gone. If they was not in the field, I won't put their name in the song. I've been in the zone. Calling my from jail, just praying they pick up the phone. Try to get to come get it with me. If they was too busy, I'll get it alone. Watch how you approach. Young gonna go. Like I run with the Pope. If I'm on the yacht, got my on the boat. I'm not.
and welcome. Thanks for joining. And towing the slab, Cam Schlittler. All right, first pitch coming up. Henry Bolte getting ready to hit.
33, Henry Bolte.
And we are underway. Swings through that. You know, Singy, it's easy to wonder if fans truly understand the impact travel has on players in this league.
It's fun to play home games in the GBL, but you're gearing up for long travel days whenever you hit the road. It makes recovery a little more tricky, and it's just really time consuming.
Connor Griffin, the next to hit, takes ball one. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Swings through that one for strike two. We've heard of athletes working out on a team flight even when teammates are trying to sleep. So I wouldn't be surprised if someone tries to install a batting cage on a plane sometime soon.
Well, at that point, you might as well break the fungo bat out and start taking ground balls mid-flight as well.
Nick Kurtz in the box with two gone and takes a look at a called strike. This one in the air center field. Arise should have this one, and it falls. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
Swing and a miss. We go to the bottom of the first, and towing the slab, Braxton Ashcraft. Luis Arise stands in.
This afternoon, the second baseman, number 1, Luis Arise.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard. Now it's the shortstop, Otto Lopez.
Ball inside.
Hard ground ball for a base knock. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out. Here's the third baseman, Miguel Vargas.
Ball.
Check swing, appeal to first, and he won around. Just enough that time. Base hit into center field. Runner around third. He scores and they have the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0. Now Corbin Carroll to the dish for a big at bat. Check swing and he went. And that's strike one.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Lopez scores, and they lead by 2. And he's into second with nobody out.
Well done. Drives in the run. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
At the plate, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Ball, that's low.
Lined, and that's a base hit. 1 runs in. Another comes in to score, and they're up by 4. Nick Kurtz digs in now. This one in the air. And there's one down. 1 out man at first. Now the left fielder, Brandon Marsh. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and they boost their lead. He absolutely. Now the catcher up to hit, Dylan Dingler. Full. A very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
2 away now.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Soto in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit.
Inning over. Top of the second. Now it's the right fielder, Larry Walker.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
And a foul ball. The 0-2. Struck him out without a swing. And that's 4 strikeouts. Here's Nolan Arenado.
Hey.
Here's the 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Good eye right there. Goes down looking. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Mickey Moniak. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Goes down swinging. Back now and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second. Brennan Bernardino.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Arise, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. A solo shot. And now the shortstop, Otto Lopez. On the ground to the left. One pitch and one out. So digging in, Miguel Vargas. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. This is Corbin Carroll. He doubled home a run in his first AB. Swing and a ground ball, but it kicks foul. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
That one is absolutely belted. Makes the catch up against the wall. New arm out of the bullpen, Scott Barlow.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Check swing, but he went too far. Strike one. He swings and fouls one off. Vargas, the runner at first with two gone. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. On to the third inning. Now it's the second baseman, Charles McAdoo. Swing and a foul out of play. This one in the air, center field. Pro Armstrong drifts towards it. One away. Shea Langoliers now at the plate.
Now this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
And that's in for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. And they're down to their last out. Now it's going to be Henry Bolte. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Carroll under it. And that'll do it. This one ends. Just about to get started. Chandler Simpson digs in now. On the ground, right side. Arise. In plenty of time to first. One pitch and one out. Tommy Edman at the plate.
Ball.
One, two now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's two away. Ken Griffey Jr. now at the plate as he swings through strike one. And a big swing and a miss. Swings through that one. Luis Arraez stands in. That one fouled off.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And that one is inside ball one. Ripped on the ground to second. Edman slings to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Otto Lopez, the next to hit. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. A solo shot. One down. Digging in, Miguel Vargas. Drilled out towards left center field. Gone! Big Dog's gotta eat. They do it again. This is Corbin Carroll. And first offering is fouled off. Fouled off left side. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 1-2. Way inside.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Two down, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Fastball right back to the mound. To first, and that ends the inning. Top of the second, stepping in, Cal Raleigh. And a swing and a miss.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Swings through that.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Now this is in the air down the line. Hauls it in after a long run. And there's one down. Here's the third baseman. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground, and that's just foul. Swings through him for the K. That K is his third of the game. Yandy Diaz stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Gets the outside corner with that one. Swing and a miss. Back now and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second. Garrett Clevenger.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Into the outfield, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. And a base hit up the middle. Around second, on his way to third. The throw in, into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make.
Base hit, one run is in. Another comes in to score, and they're up by 4.
Oh, that's a big at bat coming through in the clutch to drive in a pair. He put a great swing on that ball, took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Junior flashes the leather on the running catch. One pitch and one out. So the lineup flips over. Luis Arias getting ready to hit. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. In the air, left field. Tracks it down for the out. And there's 2 down. So up next, Otto Lopez.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
That's a ball.
Edman slings to first. And that's top half of the third inning. Leading off, Jack Caglione.
Hey! That's a ball.
And there's the strike. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Jonathan Aranda now at the plate. He swings and fouls one off. A little out front there as he swings through it. And that one hammered out of here. A home run off the foul pole. Ozzie Smith digs in now. Softly hit to third. Slinging it to first in time.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. 2 down, nobody on. They're down to their final strike.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Got him. That's the ball.
I'm from the MISSIPPI. Long as we do not divide, like gon' get denied, get defied. We bout to book down to your kin. I can know the kick in. You is not my friend. I pull my pants up, then I did my dance on the. Said the devil cannot get me. I'm too clean in these bowls. I suppose you wanted to see it lose, but I refuse. I've been cool since David had 20 tools on that leg. I brought it back. Cadillac leather in July. Burn up your back. Burn up your back. Burn up your back. You know that coat of denim. I'm a Southern soldier. I told you before.
Hello, baseball fans. Ready to go? Here's Francisco Lindor. And we are underway. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And there's one down. Chris, I always have a good time getting the opportunity to broadcast a game at a GBL.
Yeah, why is that?
Cody Bellinger, the next to hit, takes ball one.
Ball, that's off.
Because we get to see some of the greatest places in the world. How many leagues send you from London to Lima to Liechtenstein?
Well, we're definitely racking up the air miles in this league, and we also get to try some of the best food in the world along the way, so that's another bonus.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Two gone now. Here's Pete Alonso. Swings and misses. It's 0-1. The best part is the food is always different. We're never ordering the same thing in two different cities.
Yeah, except for coffee, and you know I need coffee no matter what continent I'm on.
You and me both, partner. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Goes down. Luis Arraez stands in. Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS. Line drive, base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Otto Lopez in now. Takes ball one off the plate. To short, could be two. Chase for one. Over to Alonso. Double play. Base is empty after the double play. Miguel Vargas will hit next. Swing and a ground ball. Gets him easily. Ends the inning. We move ahead to the top of the second now. And now it's Juan Soto. That clips the inside corner for a strike. And a big swing and a miss.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
Here's the center fielder, Adam Jones. Swing and a foul out of play. Comes up empty. Second inning here, no score. Out to short, Lopez. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Now it's the right fielder, James Wood.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Swing and a miss. Got him swinging. Back now and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second, David Bednar.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Way out front for strike two.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me. See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That's outside. Ball two.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. Swings through that one for strike one.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there.
Ball
I
2.
don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Fastball for a strike. And a curve is down and in. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. And they get the out. Digging in, Nick Kurtz. And a base hit right there. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive and puts the go-ahead run on base. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Line drive, and that's a fair ball. Throw quickly to the infield, and the go-ahead run has to hold up at third with 2 away. So 2 aboard and 2 outs, scoreless game. And here's the catcher, Dylan Dingler. And he can't make the play. But they get the out at first, and well, here we go, top of the third, scoreless game. And that one fouled off. 0-1. Went with the sweeper for the strike. Struck him out looking. And that's 4 strikeouts. Here's the second baseman, Chase Utley. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. Top of the third, no score. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. In there at the knees. Two down, nobody on.
Really good
That's
take,
inside.
especially with 2 strikes.
Got him looking for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the third. Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Devin Williams.
And Boog, the offense needs to be ready for the screwball. It's not a pitch you see very often, so it's tough to pick up, and it's a good one.
High fly ball, right field. Wood under it, and there's one down. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Arraez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Booyah! They won. The final 1-0 for Chris Singleton and our entire out. And welcome in, everybody. on the hill here today, Justin Verlander. And we're underway here this afternoon. Next offering is fouled back. 0-2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So up next, Craig Biggio.
Hey!
That was
that's
absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Ohtani.
Ball.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. A solo shot. And now it's Christian Walker. That one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. On the inside corner for a strike. He goes down looking. Luis Arraez stands in, and he's currently the team leader in batting average, Chris. That one is absolutely belted. Booyah! A soaring shot to center. Next to hit, Otto Lopez.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Fought off foul.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
That one out to right. Guerrero on his way over. He's got it. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. So digging in, Miguel Vargas. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. And there's a foul ball. Tied up here in the early going. Grounds one to short. Young. The throw to first, and that is out number 2. This is Corbin Carroll.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Ball in.
Now he breaks his bat. And that is that. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Swinging a foul out of play. Strike 2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts. So up next, Vladimir Guerrero. Inside corner for a strike, and it's 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Michael Young. Clips the corner. It's 0-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Got
that's
close
off
to the
the plate.
immaculate inning, and he just couldn't find the zone right there. When you think about it, 9 straight strikes, so tough to do.
2 down, nobody on. Swings and back now and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second. Josh Hader.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Line drive, base hit. Headed for the plate. Relay throw home. He will score, and they take the lead. It's 2-1. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Way out front for strike two.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. Rodriguez throws to first. Great play from his knees for the out. So now with one away and a man at second, Dylan Dingler getting ready to hit.
Ball, that's out.
That one ripped but foul. Man at second. In the air to left center. Pajes turns to the right on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. That's out number 2. Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen. Number 72.
And that's a big potential run out there in second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Base hit center field. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. Here comes Luis Arraez to the plate. If you're looking for contact, this is your guy.
Yeah, and if you're looking for batting titles, he's also your guy. Arraez is the...
They get the fourth. On to the third inning. Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajes.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Here's the catcher, Pudge Rodriguez. On the corner for a strike. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-2.
Foul ball.
Curve in the dirt. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. Struck him out swinging. Now only one out remaining. Back to the top of the order. Here's the third baseman, Sean Figgins.
Ball.
Oh, he looks
that's
more
down.
focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Two down, nobody on. That's the ball game. And your final. right, just about ready for baseball. Pete Crow Armstrong getting ready to hit. And we are underway. Up the middle. On the run, throw to first. But it's not in time. Base hit. Now the number 2 hitter, Miguel Vargas. Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
This one in the air. And there's one away. Now here is Edgar Quero. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really
got him swinging for the K. Next to hit, Munetaka Murakami. Swing and a foul out of play. And on second, 2 down.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the.
Luis Arraez stands in. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. That one felt good. Now it's the shortstop, Otto Lopez. And first offering is fouled off. That one fouled off.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters. See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That's to third, and that's just foul. The 1-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Handles, throws to first, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Now the third baseman, Miguel Vargas. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Carrying well. Gone! Big dog's gotta eat. One down. This is Corbin Carroll. And first offering is fouled off. Drilled out towards left center field. That's back there. Booyah! They do it again. Stepping in, Pete Crow Armstrong. He swings and fouls one off. Here comes the 0-1. Swings through the sweeper. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. In the air, left field. Martinez gets under it and makes the grab. Out number 2. Now, Nick Kurtz.
Ball.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. It sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Swung on, popped up on the infield. Swanson. And that is that. New inning getting started. Now it's the second baseman, Travis Bazzana. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And here is Sosa to the plate. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. Swings over the top of that one. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. 2 outs, base is empty. Dansby Swanson stands in.
Ball inside. Hey.
That's outside. 2 balls and a strike. Way out front for strike 2. Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Another one. Bottom of the inning, Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. 0-1. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Here's the catcher, Dylan Dingler. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. The 0-1. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. A solo shot. 1 down. Here's Juan Soto. To the right side, Murakami steps on first for the out. Back to the top of the order now. Here's the second baseman, Luis Arias. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Otto Lopez. 0 for 1 so far. On the ground to the left, Swanson there with plenty of time. On to the 3rd inning, digging in, Jeremy Burnitz.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And a swing and a miss.
That's
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row. So digging in, Angel Martinez.
Hey. Ball
Just
1.
missed with a good breaking ball in. Looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
Base hit, left center field. So now back to the top of the order. Pete. Rob Dibble gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark. But obviously, out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. It just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
Got him swinging. Now only 1 out remaining. Vargas
Ball, that's
stands
low.
in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Outside low, and the count is 2-0. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Safe
Nobody
at
do that.
second with a
Safe.
stolen base. Dibble is just 1 strike away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And
I slow dance in a room full of nothing. My mind thinks I've been running from something. I keep my eyes closed. What you mean I'm not alone? When it's me without a soul.
hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Cairo Cats and the Wizards. First pitch coming your way next. And today's starter, Christopher Sanchez. Okay, all set to go. Here's Byron Buxton.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
And the first pitch of the game is in for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. And a big swing and a miss.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Here's Bobby Witt Jr. Swing and a miss at a slider. On the ground to third. Zips it across. Nice efficient start to the afternoon. That's 2 out. And he can't make the play. But in time, nice job to stay with it. Luis Arraez stands in. To the right side. Oh, great grab on the dive. And very nicely done for the out. So digging in, Otto Lopez. Line drive, base hit. And the go-ahead run is on base.
First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Vargas has to step out of the way for ball one. Right through there for a strike.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
And a base hit. And a go-ahead run into scoring position. One away. Now Corbin Carroll to the dish for a big at-bat. In the air, left field. Gurriel settles underneath it, and there's two down. Pete Crow Armstrong digs in now. Line and a base hit into right. He boots it. One runs in. Runner around third. In to score from first. And they lead by 2. So runner at second, 2 down. Nick Kurtz now at the plate. Smash to the left side. Sends it to first. And second inning set to go. Now the third baseman, Miguel Cabrera. Fouled off. He was late.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
That clips the corner.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
The 1-2. And he hits a ground ball right side. Takes it himself. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Next is switch hitting first baseman Victor Martinez. And that misses. Ball one. Sanchez. He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Joe Mauer at the plate now as he chases after that one.
Ball.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows at the plate.
Now this one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Swing and a miss. 0-1. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch to pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt. Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. That one lifted to left. Marsh under it. And that'll do it. Back now and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second. Cole Sands. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Ground ball up the middle. What a stop to first. And they get the out. Dylan Dingler, the next to hit. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
That one is absolutely belted. Gone! Big dog's gotta eat. Juan Soto down. Infield shifted to the pull side. And there's a foul ball. The 0-1.
Inside, ball one.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. They get the out on Soto.
Oh, move we talk about.
Now on the bump, John Franco.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Up the middle. And the lefty reliever does his job. Well, one-run game. Here's Gurriel. That's in there. It's 0-1.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Lined, and that's a base hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single. New pitcher on here, Mason Miller.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Struck him out looking. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. And that's outside. And that's ball one.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one. And a swing and a miss.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
So they're down to their final out. Now it's the second baseman, Ketel Marte. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1. They're down to their final strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
My love, it used to move you. My love was always on your mind. Now you just look right through me, treat me like a ghost. You don't need to tell me that you already know. My love, my love. 'Cause I know I don't get you no more. You don't need me like you did before. Your hands, they're fine without me. Your lips don't care if I come back. I was your favorite flavor. When did I lose my taste? Funny how time can change us. Just think you used to crave my love, my love. 'Cause I know I don't get you no more. You don't need me like you did before. I guess we lost the magic. Got to break the habit. I can tell you're giving me up. 'Cause I know I don't get you no more.
And welcome into the ballpark. About to get started here. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. And there's the strike. We are underway. That one fouled off. Ball one there. Chris, the GBL is different for a lot of reasons, and one of those reasons is having only 8 teams in the league. How does that impact these teams?
Well, I think it changes a lot of things for these hitters.
Edwards in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. There's the strike, 95 of that one.
Most obvious difference is you get really used to seeing these other pitchers, and it's not like they're running through a pitching book with 30 different teams anymore.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's the center fielder, Steve Finley. So who does it help more, the pitchers or the hitters?
I think it helps the hitters because they become more familiar with the pitcher's stuff. The shortened schedule, it doesn't help, though, and that cuts into the amount of at-bats they get. So the GBL, it's just a different beast, Boog.
Foul ball still 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag. Luis Arraez stands in. And that one hammered. Diving, makes the grab. What a play. So digging in, Otto Lopez. Cracks his bat and pops him up. 2 down. Miguel Vargas now at the plate.
He's looking pretty sharp to start the ball game. He's got that good fastball working early.
Started after it, appeal to first, and he won around. Rule to swing.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the.
Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. This is Corbin Carroll. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on. Pitch, quick bat through the zone. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Stepping in, Pete Crow Armstrong. And it's through for a hit. Over to Tatis. We move ahead to the top of the second now. And here's the first baseman, David Ortiz. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. And that one fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this.
Goes down looking. Here's Manny Machado. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. That's a strike, attacked with the sweeper.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. Now Matt Chapman at the plate. And a big swing and a miss. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
That was a nice bid right there to try to tie up this ball game. Just couldn't keep it from bending foul. He looked locked in on that swing. Pitcher better be careful with him right now.
2 down, nobody on. That pitch just misses the inside corner, and it's 1-2. Swings and misses. Back now in a new arm. The mound to start the bottom of the second, Mason Miller. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Now this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen. That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
That one laced to center and a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Brandon Marsh, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Foul ball there. Here's the 0-2. That one almost got him. Stays alive.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Kurtz aboard here at first with nobody out. Line drive, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Here's the catcher, Dylan Dingler. And he blows that one by him at 100. That missed by a lot. 1 ball, 1 strike. Miller. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Here's Edwards for one. Relay to first, double play. Got new pitcher on now, Tyler Phillips.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Soto in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs with a runner at third. Up the middle, and that chance handled. Gets him easily, ends the inning. Top half of the third inning, leading off Jason Varitek. First pitch, and just misses. So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Jacob Latz.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swings and misses. And a count now even up. Good job to fight that one off.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough.
Struck him out looking. Here's the left fielder, Casey Schmidt.
That's a ball.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. Late with the swing there. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And they're down to their last out. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. They're down to their final strike.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in.
And a swing and a miss. And that.
Don't let me down easy. If you're gonna leave me, baby, go and leave me all the way. Don't ask for all your things back, cussing out my name, yeah, just to go and take back what you say. Burn all the bridges, don't ask forgiveness, walk away like I'm someone you hate. Don't let me down easy. If you're gonna leave me, baby, go and leave me all the way.
If it's over, it's over. So just don't act like my love wasn't nothing. Like I wasn't the one you was holding that night, telling all of your secrets and hugging. Guess you right, it's too good to be true. Was a point, all I needed was you. But time after time, I just fussing and fighting each time that you do what you do. And it's cool. Mama said it was fish in the
right, ready to get underway. Leo DeVries digs in now. And we're underway. That one catches the corner for a strike. Chris, I wonder what coaches in the league say when they first get the schedule for the season.
Well, I imagine it's a combination of excitement, hope, and a splash of how in the world are we going to get from Cairo to Seoul to Lima in a few days?
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. And a foul ball. If I were in charge, I think I'd give the schedule to our travel secretary before giving it to the coaching staff. We're not getting to any of these games without that crew.
If you're a traveling secretary for a team in the GBL, you definitely deserve a raise.
I can imagine players are waking up in their hotel rooms wondering, what city am I in today?
Oh, that's common in Major League Baseball, too. Hotel rooms start blending together pretty quickly. You don't have to deal with 20-plus hour flights in Major League Baseball, though.
And now, Ken Griffey Jr. 2 down, nobody on. Late with the swing there. Got him. Luis Arraez stands in.
Boog, we're watching a pitcher on the mound who can do it all. Ryan has one of the best fastballs we've ever seen, and he's as durable as they come. Nobody strikes out batters like the Ryan Express.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 2. Line drive. He brings it down. Nice play. And the batter now, Otto Lopez. This one in the air, right field. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double. 1 out. Runner at second. Miguel Vargas now at the plate. Out towards right center field. He's got it. Runner tags and will move up to third.
Man, he had to go such a long way to track that one down. Outstanding effort. If he doesn't get there, then that run from second basically walks in. Instead, he just moves up one base with 2 outs.
Corbin Carroll, the next to hit, takes ball 1. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. A 2-run blast. At the plate, Pete Crow Armstrong. Strike 2.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Off the plate, ball 1.
The 1-2. Right back to him on the mound. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Stepping in, Wyatt Langford.
Ball, that's inside.
And there's a foul ball.
Oh, it's a really good pass to the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way, just let it travel a hair more.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. That one the other way, and that's a fair ball. And a good start to the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you can find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to get him.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. 1 out man at first. Troy Gloss will hit next. Now this one is hammered. way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. So up next, Nick Kurtz. And a big swing and a miss. Comes up empty.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now the catcher up to hit, Cal Raleigh. There's a line drive to left field. That's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
That's a ball. That's ball first.
Two balls, two strikes to count with 2 outs. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Back now and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second, Keith Folt. And he has some nasty breaking stuff. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A solo shot. Here's Riley Green. Hard hit right side. Kurtz takes it to the bag. 1 pitch and 1 out. And now it's William Contreras. And a rope into center field, base hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And now it's Juan Soto.
Well, he gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
Swing and a ball popped up. Altuve in position. And he makes the catch. 2 down. Ryan King into the game.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. That is the inning. Back to the top of the order. Now it's the shortstop, Leo DeVries. He led the game off with a strikeout and looking to get on base in this plate appearance. Fly ball down the line. Going back. And that's a foul ball. Looking to get the tying run on base. That one finds the zone. That is strike 2. Ripped on a line to center. And there's 1 away.
Man, that's so frustrating. You hit the ball hard. You understand the situation. You want to get on base and try to score that tying run, but no reward right there, and just going to have to sit on it.
Altuve in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. And a base hit. And the tying run is on base. Ken Griffey Jr. getting ready to hit. 0-1. Just missed. And a count 1-2. Popped up. Lopez gets under it. 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Wyatt Langford. Fastball for a strike.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Altuve, the runner at first with 2 gone. Just missed.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper. Just
in the air to left center. Crow Armstrong moving under this one. The catch is made to end it. 3-2.
sweatpants. I'm finna enhance your brain. Check it out. Once upon a time, not long ago, when the player from the point didn't have no flow. Hit me from my tennis shoes, walking to the store, caught up nigga slipping, but now I lay it to the floor, start talking. Cause I got the heat in my baby mama name now. Never bragging just to say nah. Even when I was a younger lad, I learned my lesson. Never talk to strangers in the trap and answer questions. The Pope and his folks got us under the scope.
Just about ready to roll. Here's George Springer. And we are underway. Next offering is fouled back. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Sets him down on strikes. Throws him with the heater at the knees. Damon in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. Comes up empty. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Got it. Luis Arraez stands in. Swing and a line drive ripped out into left center field. That'll touch down for a hit. And a go-ahead run is on base. The relay now back in safely at first. Otto Lopez, the next to hit. Out to short. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
An uncharacteristic mistake from a really good defensive player.
First and second, no outs. Miguel Vargas will hit next. Fouled off down the right side. First and second here, no outs. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Still able to get it there in time. So they get the first out of the inning. Now Corbin Carroll to the dish for a big at bat. Line drive, that's a base hit. 1 run's in. The second run scores. It's a 2-run single, and they lead by 2. 1 down. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Swinging a foul straight back. The 0-1.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Hammered, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration.
Zach Britton gets the call from the pen.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Yandy Diaz now. That one not close. And that's ball 1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Booyah. That one felt good. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 5-zip. Here's Riley Green.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left. This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 2. Got it. And there's 2 down.
The catcher, William.
Now here is William Contreras. On the ground to third. And it goes just foul. 2 down, nobody on. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here's Juan Soto. Ground ball to the right side. He'll do it himself. That'll end the inning after a lot of. Top of the second, and here's the slugger who starts at DH, David Ortiz. In the air, left field, and it falls. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
The 0-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. 1 out, man at first. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Cal Ripken Jr. Next offering is fouled back. Off the mark there. And a count 1 and 2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. At the plate, Brooks Robinson. Ortiz, the runner at first with 2 gone. Ground ball up the middle. They get the force.
Yes, you're out.
And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back now and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second, Greg Weisser.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just.
Here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone. A solo shot. And the batter will be the shortstop, Otto Lopez. He's 0 for 1. And there's a foul ball. The 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Damon makes his way towards it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down. Next to hit, Miguel Vargas. Grounded out his first time.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Rips one to right. That's out number 2.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Carroll, the next to hit, takes ball 1. This one smoked on its way out of here. It's their 2nd home run of the inning. So 2 down, digging in, Pete Crow Armstrong. That one ripped, but foul. Here's the 0-1. Right side, hard hit. He steps on the bag. On to the 3rd inning. Stepping in, Alejandro Kirk. Eckersley back to work. That breaking ball drops in for a strike. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. Out to center. 1 up, 1 down. Now the left fielder, Chandler Simpson.
All one.
That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's a 1-2. Lopez in plenty of time to first. First two batters retired here in the top of the third. So they're down to their final out. And the batter is George Springer. Just missed. They're down to their final strike. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 2 down, nobody on. That missed by a lot. The count is even, 2-2. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Pulls it in, and that's the ball game. This one ends.
There's nothing colder than your shoulder when you're dragging me along like you do. And then you switch up with no warning, and you kiss me like you want it. How rude, how rude. But I kinda like it anyways. I don't mind if this is gonna take a million days. I know you'll come around to me eventually. If you sit back, relax, enjoy my company, my company. Once you know what my love's gonna feel like, nothing else will feel right. You can feel like moonbeam ice cream, taking off your blue jeans, dancing at the movie.
Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's the Singers and the Wizards. First pitch coming your way next. And today on the hill, Logan Webb. Just about to get underway. Michael Harris II digs in now.
Number 23, Michael Harris II.
And we are underway. No question about this one. It's out of here. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. Francisco Lindor in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. On the ground. And foul ball.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
The 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And that is downstairs. And it's 2-2. That one missed. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Now it's Christian Yelich. In there at the knees, 0-1. To the right side, Arise. Flips it. Nicely done for the out. So up next, Jeff Conine.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. And over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
2 down, nobody on. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Caught him looking. Luis Arise stands in. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. The throw to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. And now it's going to be Otto Lopez. Right through there for a strike. That one finds the corner, and it's 0-2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
This one in the air right field, and it's just foul.
Really nice swing as he gave that one a ride the opposite way, but it sliced just foul down into the corner. That had extra bases written all over it if it stayed fair.
And that'll do it. All set for the start of the inning. So Harper stands in.
Aye.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him swinging. That K is his third of the game. David Wright in the box now. No balls and a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Freddie Freeman stands in now and watches strike 1. A little out front there as he swings through it. This one trailed right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. He sends it out of here. So 2 down, stepping in, Chase Utley. Up the middle, Lopez. Tosses to first. Bottom of the inning, this is Corbin Carroll. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field, way back there. Booyah! That one felt good. John Franco gets handed the rock out of the pen. Not many pitchers have it, but he'll break out a screwball from time to time. To the right side, and this one could be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
That's to third. That's one out the bottom of the second.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
Riley Green swings through it for strike 1.
Everyone here understands just how quickly things could change.
And that's downstairs. Ball 1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Man at second. Ripped to short. Slings to first in time. And now it's William Contreras. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Just missed. Ground ball up the middle. Loves it on the dive. To his knee, the throw. And that's a great play. On to the third inning. Mason Miller will take over here. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So back to the top of the order. Next to hit, Michael Harris the second. That's down and in. A slider missed. Tap foul at the plate. Right through there for a strike. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Lindor swings through that one. Swing and a miss. Last chance for the home team. Now it's the DH, Juan Soto. And he takes one right on the black. And it's 0-1. Fought off foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. That's outside. 1-2 to count. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that puts the tying run on base. Now it's going to be Luis Arraez. Grounded out his first time up. Up the middle. The flip. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. So digging in, Otto Lopez. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Oh, and this one's blasted. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game.
When we pull up, it gets loud. No hesitation, we locked in, there's no way out. All dedication, winning doesn't take vacation. No space for doubt, we about to put it down. Running, take a breath, keep running. Cause your time is coming, show it out. One head to the top, keep it going, we don't stop. One head straight away, pumping like an 808.
Hello, baseball fans, and okay, all set to go. Ryan Braun now at the plate. And we're underway here this afternoon. That catches the corner.
Chris, I always have a good time getting the opportunity to broadcast the game in the GBL.
Yeah, why is that?
Here comes Cody Bellinger. Because we get to see some of the greatest places in the world. How many leagues send you from London to Lima to Liechtenstein?
Well, we're definitely racking up the air miles in this league, and we also get to try some of the best food in the world along the way, so that's another bonus.
El Mago coming to the dish. Check swing called strike. Strike one. The best part is the food is always different. We're never ordering the same thing in two different cities.
Yeah, except for coffee, and you know I need coffee no matter what continent I'm on.
You and me both, partner.
Got it. Luis Arraez stands in. Line drive, base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. Otto Lopez, the next to hit. This one in the air, right field. Makes a nice running catch. And there's one down. One out man at first. Here's the third baseman, Miguel Vargas. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one carrying. Booyah! A two-run homer. This is Corbin Carroll. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Yo one.
Ball one.
And that skips in the dirt. A sliding stop. Throw to first, and he gets him. Nicely done. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Ball. That's inside.
The 1-1. Foul ball there. Swing and a ground ball into the outfield, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A 2-run blast. It's their second home run of the inning. Here's Riley Green. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Stewart. Top of the second, digging in, Elly De La Cruz.
He's already pitching with a 4-0 lead, so we should see him be aggressive. Fill up the strike zone. Don't issue free passes.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Sal Stewart getting ready to hit. Swinging a foul straight back. That one fouled off. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. 2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Bill Mazeroski. Hey! Strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
A little bit
That's
low.
a ball.
Ball 1. Strike 3. Back now and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second. Abner Uribe.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Fires over to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Juan Soto now. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And that's a 1-out single. So the lineup flips over. Here's the second baseman, Luis Arraez. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. And a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Otto Lopez. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. In the dirt, blocked. Mazeroski. The flip. There's one. Double play. And that'll do it. Top half of the 3rd inning. And now it's Dansby Swanson. stays alive. Another one, and that makes it 7 consecutive strikeouts. Here's the catcher.
Hey!
Swings through that.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
Got him swinging for the K. And they're down to their last out. 2 down, bases empty. Jeremy Burnitz digs in now. That clips the corner. One strike away. Fights it off. You'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. On the ground, right side. Slides for the stop. To the bag himself and gets the out to end it. Wow. A 4-0.
Don't listen. Feel the sound.
And King Cornelius defeated the terrible dragon. And all the people in the land were very happy. Oh no, let me finish the book.
Sorry, Mommy.
And the people came to the king's side cheering. Hooray! The sun has come out. And the king began to sing.
Just another day in the sun. I guess another day's begun. I ain't got nothing to do. I'm thinking about getting with you.
Just another day in the sun. I guess another day has begun. I ain't got nothing to do.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show brings you the Global Baseball League. It's the Tokyo Kaiju and the Wizards. First pitch coming your way next. And today's starting pitcher, Andy Pettitte. About to get started here.
Leading off
Here's
this
Trey
afternoon,
Turner.
The shortstop, number 7, Trey Turner.
And we're
Ball, that's
underway.
it. Hey!
Ground ball up the middle. Lopez gets it to first. One out in the top of the first. Now it's the right fielder, Tony Gwynn. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
That's a ball.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Arise. Over to first.
Got him.
2 away here in the top of the first. And here is Manny Ramirez.
Hey!
Inside.
That's inside.
Ball 1. That clips the corner.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Luis Arise stands in. Check swing, but he went too far. 0-1. On the ground at first. Oh, great stop. Throw to the pitcher. Nicely done for the out. So digging in, Otto Lopez. This one in the air center field. He's there. He's got it. And that quickly 2 away. And now it's William Contreras.
Ball, that's out.
That one outside. Ball 2.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
On now to the top half of inning number 2. Here's Manny Machado now.
Nope. Ball 1.
That one finds the zone, and the count 1-1. Fastball for a strike. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now here is Duke Snider. Out towards right center field. Carroll settles under this one. And there's 2 away. Willie Mays up to hit. And a foul ball.
Ball, that's out.
Strike 2. Got him swinging. Bottom of the inning. This is Corbin Carroll. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Ramirez in position. And there's 1 away. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Check swing, went around. Strike 1.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
The 0-2. Diving, gets down, could be extra bases. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run. Yandy Diaz now. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Swings through that one for strike 1. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. He sends it out of here. Here's Riley Green. And first offering is fouled off. Fouled off left side. Here's the 0-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
On the ground, right side. Castro. Throw to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Miguel Vargas.
Ball, that's down.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Two down, nobody on. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So the inning is still alive with Juan Soto coming to the dish.
All over that one right there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Juan Soto. Hammered down the right side, but foul. 0-1. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Carrying well. Gone! Big dog's gotta eat. Juan Soto goes deep. It's their second home run of the inning. Arise. Stands in here. Takes ball one low. Flares it into the outfield. Into the dive, and he got it. What? Top half of the third inning. This is Willie Castro.
Ball. Aye.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Got him swinging for the K, and that's 4 strikeouts. So up next, Hunter Goodman. That misses, and that's ball one. A little out front there as he swings through it. Swings and misses. And they're down to their last out. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. In there for strike one. They're down to their final strike.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Arise. Tosses to first, and that wraps it up for this afternoon. The And on the hill here today, Dennis Eckersley. Grady Sizemore leading things off and takes a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike two. Up the middle, Lopez. Whips it to first. One out in the top of the first. So up next, Lou Boudreau. On the ground to the left. Fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. And he'll reach second with one away.
Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Man at second. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strike. Here's Mike Moustakas to hit. That finds the mark on the inside corner.
Ball one.
Late that time, and it's strike two. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Luis Arraez stands in. There's a line drive to left field. One up, one down. So digging in, Otto Lopez. Ripped, but it curls foul. Right through there for a strike. And that one is lifted in the air. DeLauder settles under it. And a couple of quick outs. So up next, Miguel Vargas. Swing and a ground ball. And foul ball. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball, that's out.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That's worth the price of admission. This is Corbin Carroll. And it stays fair. So 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. In there at the knees. And it's 0-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
In the air, left field. And that'll do it. Second inning set to go. Now it's the second baseman, Rod Carew. Fastball for a strike. And a big swing and a miss.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Chase DeLauder, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Late with the swing there. Struck him out looking. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate.
Yeah.
That's inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Foul ball there. Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. Back now and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second. Anthony Banda.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
That's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Riley Green, the next to hit, takes ball 1. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Fired to second. On to Brett at first, double play. Base is empty after the double play. William Contreras digs in now.
Ball 1.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Don't think you want to throw him that pitch again. He hammered it. Next time, he'll make it fair.
And that skips in the dirt. Out to short. Boudreaux. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Top half of the third inning, and now the first baseman, George Brett. Eckersley back to work. That one finds the corner, and that is strike 1. Late with the swing there.
You know, Boog, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious.
Now this one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. New arm out of the bullpen, Mason Miller.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
There's a strike. Pitch misses.
3-1 now.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And he walked him. And the go-ahead run is on base. Sizemore batting for the second time, and that's strike one. That one in triple digits.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Arraez has it for one. To first, double play. Nicely done. And the batter will be the shortstop, Lou Boudreau. There's the strike. Swing and a miss. That one at 101. Caught him looking. Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Sean Armstrong. Ground ball right side. Carew tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Luis Arraez getting ready to hit. Line and a base hit into right. And now the winning run is on base. Next to hit, Otto Lopez. Flied to right his first time. In the air to left center. 2 down. Now the third baseman, Miguel Vargas.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up. He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Here's a 1-1. Just missed. And that's way high. 3-1. Laced into left. That's a base hit. As they hold the winning run at second base. Now Corbin Carroll to the dish for a big at bat. Smith trying to send this extra innings. Check swing, and he went. That is strike two.
He's fallen behind in a huge spot, Boog. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
And an automatic double as it hops the fence. And they... Ready to go now, and it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. And we are underway. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Just misses.
Ball one.
And it's 1-2. Got him. One away. Now the number 2 hitter, Johnny Damon.
Hey!
Into center and a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. That catches the corner. And a big swing and a miss. Got him swinging. And now the DH, David Ortiz. That finds the mark on the inside corner. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone. Dustin Pedroia in the box, lays off for ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 1. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No, he held up.
2 aboard, 2 outs.
This one in the air, right field. That one is back. Out of here. He muscles that one out the opposite way. And now the shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr.
Ball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And now 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. High fly ball, right field. Carroll has a beat on it. And that is that. Luis Arraez stands in. In the air to left center. Simpson makes his way towards it. Misses the catch. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Otto Lopez will hit next. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Carrying well. Gone. Big Dog's got to eat. And now it's William Contreras. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's back there. Gone. Big Dog's gotta eat. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. This is Corbin Carroll. Ball 1 and a pitch inside. Tied up here in the early going. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
So digging in, Pete Crow Armstrong. Left field, Simpson turns to the right on the move. Grabs it on the run. And there's 2 down. Yandy Diaz now.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Out front, rip foul. Two down, nobody on. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive and puts the go-ahead run on base. Here's Riley Green. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. This one's got a chance and brings it in. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Stepping in, Brooks Robinson. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly nothing at 2. Pulled out on strikes. In steps the man they call Captain Kirk. Swings through that one. 0-1. Next offering is downstairs. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Way inside, gets out of the way. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's the left. Righty reliever out of the pen, Mason Miller.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Bunch attempt, but that goes foul. 2 down, nobody on. Swings and misses. Leading off, Miguel Vargas. Into the outfield, base hit. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard. Juan Soto now. Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. A 2-run homer. So up next, Luis Arias. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
He caught it behind his back to first. It's there, and that's a great play. So digging in, Otto Lopez. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up. That's ripped, base hit, and that one's going to get into the corner. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. And now they've got some speed on first.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Gone! Big Dog's gotta eat. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Corbin Carroll. Foul ball there. He swings and fouls one off. Carroll tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Did not go. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 1-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Back to work, 3-2 now. And that one hammered. Pulls it in on the warning track. 2 outs, base is empty. Pete Crow Armstrong getting ready to hit. Swing and a high fly ball left field. That is the inning. Top half of the third inning. Here's George Springer.
Just missed with that good fastball inside, but it plants a seed in the hitter's mind. He's got to be ready for that pitch, which will open up the outside part of the plate.
And down on strikes. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Damon batting with one down, takes a strike. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Stays alive. Swings and misses. And they're down to their last out. Laddie in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. This could end it. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Let's get ready to do this thing. It's Abu Dhabi facing Israel. This is Diamond Dynasty on MLB The Show. Game faces on. Before we get rolling, and I cannot wait, let's see the start. Get ready for the drama of DD. First pitch is next. Connor Prelett gets the nod at Philadelphia. Your best weapon today is doing the little things right. First pitch strikes, clean mechanics, and no freebies. Willie Castro ready to start us off here in Philadelphia.
The right fielder, number 3, Willie Castro.
Fouls off the first pitch of the game, and so it begins. In the air, headed to left center. Bursting into the alley. That's down. One hops off the wall. Around second now, going for 3.
Batting second,
Yandy Diaz ready to go with the go-ahead run in scoring position. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double. Jorge Posada comes to the plate following the RBI double. Ripped on a line to center. Crow Armstrong on a dead run. Set for a short 2-bagger. Diaz headed for the plate. and he scores. It's 2-0. He's coming home. Coming all the way around to score. It's a 2-run inside the park homer. Rips one to right. That's down. One hops off the wall. Around second, and they still don't have it. Around third, he's coming home. And he scores easily. And they lead by 4. Drake Baldwin at the dish now following the RBI triple. Gloves it. That was awesome. Sean Figgins is the batter now. A base hit. Around first, hustling for 2. Now around second, going for third. He's coming home. And he shows off his wheels for an inside the park home run. This is smacked left field line, but foul. Here's the 0-1. Sitting fastball, Ramirez connects for a base hit single. Good piece of hitting there, and now they have a runner aboard. He rounds second, and they're still chasing it. Around third, he's coming home. And he touches home. And now it's a 6-run lead. Brendan Marsh shuffles into the box. Fights it foul. Drilled to center field. Crow Armstrong trying to get to it. That one hops the wall. Around second, and they still don't have it. Around third, he's racing home. And he shows off his wheels for an inside the park home run. Out in front and foul. Hard line. That's got extra bases written all over it. Around first, heading for 2. He rounds second, and they're still chasing it. Around third, he's coming home. And he's in for a run. And it's an 8-run lead. Willie Castro comes to the plate now following the solo home run. Led off with a triple, eventually came around to score. Base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second safely. Now at the plate, Yandy Diaz. Sneaks through, base hit. The run comes in to score from second. And now they lead by 9. He's coming home. Coming all the way around to score. It's a 2-run inside the park homer. Puts a bunt down. Over to first, and there's 2 down. Brian Rocchio ready to hit. Kurtz. Out number 3, but they're able to play to Nasim Nunez ready to go. A little late and foul. Gets a piece. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. This one looks like trouble. Nunez rounds first, headed for 2. Rounds second, digging for third. He's coming home. And he shows off his wheels for an inside the park home run. That's smacked on the line to center. Extra bases in the cards here. Takes the turn, he's digging for second. Lopez going for third. He's coming home. And he shows off his wheels for an inside-the-park home run. Catches a piece. Swung on and driven deep. It's going to fly out of here. That ball is gone. Cal Raleigh sends it out. Juan Soto gets a chance to keep chipping away at the deficit following the home run. Swung on and Soto rips it. Headed back. It's off the scoreboard. Not stopping. He's going for three. Around third. He's coming home. The tag. And he's safe. And they're trying to claw back. Sean Figgins shuffles to the plate. Swings and clubs one. Still up there. One hops against the wall. Around second now, going for three. Around third, he's racing home. Crow Armstrong in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Gets a piece. Fly ball to center. Marsh standing under it. It falls in. That's a knock. Now around second, going for third. He's coming home. And he shows off his wheels for an inside-the-park home run. Made to order for Yandy. Gets under the fastball. Ramirez moves under it. Off the wall, extra bases in sight as he rounds first. Around third, he's coming home. He scores easily, and now it's a two-run game. This should be easy for Figgins. A perfect smash. Marsh really going for it. It falls. Sight set on second. Not stopping. He's going for three. Nunez passes third and headed home. And he shows off his wheels for an inside-the-park home run. He steps off to reset. Lopez swings through it for strike one. Falls behind 0-2 after seeing consecutive fastballs. There's the strikeout. You can't do it any quicker than that. Cal Raleigh digs in. Cutter gets the swing and miss. It's the cutter again, and the count is 0-2. The live series member collects the strikeout. Here's Juan Soto at the plate now. He's 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Swing and a miss on the cutter. Goes after the cutter but misses. 3 pitches, 3 strikes, and a strikeout. Easy work. First inning in the books. Hang tight. More Diamond Dynasty Baseball headed. Both teams in double figures were tied up at 10 as we march on in this one. Drake Baldwin hits leadoff this frame. No room for error against a hitter with this kind of power. Fast play, but a slow dance. Swings early and fouls it. Still breathing.
And foul.
Tyler deals. Shot out of a cannon. What a time to deliver. Long gone home run. Perfect swing, perfect impact, perfect timing. Sean Figgins comes to the plate after the leadoff homer. Single to center his first time up. Clubs one deep. Anthony booking it. It bangs off the wall. Round second, digging for third. He's coming home. And he shows off his wheels for an inside-the-park home run. He steps off. Jose Ramirez fouls away the first offering. Ramirez gets a hold of one. Goodbye baseball. A home run here in Philadelphia. Marsh at the dish following the latest home run from Jose Ramirez in his Diamond Dynasty career. Keeps it fair. Now he turns and heads for second. Around second, and they still don't have it. Marsh passes third and headed home. And he shows off his wheels for an inside-the-park home run. He steps off the rubber. Smash down the left field line. And that's a foul ball. Swung on and belted. Not again. Not again. Say goodbye. This one is headed out of here. They've gone back to back to back. Swing and a drive. Are you kidding me? This one is hammered, and it's not coming back. That's 4 homers in a row. Back to back to back to back home run. Wow. Cranks one deep. Bangs off the wall. Around second now, going for 3. Diaz passes third and headed home. Hung up between third and home. They put the tag on him. Jorge Posada bats here in the second. Opens with a strike. Gift wrap to third. Next to the plate in this 3-inning game, Brian Rocchio. He steps off to reset. This one smacked out to left center. And there's a hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. He rounds second, and they're still chasing it. Rocchio passes third and headed home. He scores, and it's an 8-run lead. Drake Baldwin comes to the plate as a parallel 2-card. Absolutely nuked one last time up. Opens with a strike, as predictable as the sun setting. Swings and sent out a rocket. It rattles the scoreboard. Diving attempt, but gets away. Now around second, going for third. He's coming home. And he scores. And now they lead by 9. Sean Figgins, the next card off the deck. Smashes one deep. Gone. Home run. Not wasting any time settling into the at-bat. Instead, takes a healthy cut on the first pitch and sends it out. Gets a bunt down the right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. Brendan Marsh is now at the plate. Misses with the first pitch. Bunts it towards the mound. Gathers and throws to first. That's the third out. Inning over. Sean Figgins bats. First this inning. Swings, puts it on the ground to the right side. Pete Crow Armstrong shuffles to the plate for his next at bat. Roro. Looks like they'll be stretching this one. Not stopping, he's going for 3. Around third, he's coming home. Head first slide, and he's safe at the plate, and they get one back. Carroll at the dish. The 2023 World Series was just a preview of what this guy can do. Can't get there, it drops into the corner. Around second, and they still don't have it. Around third, he's racing home. And he shows off his wheels for an inside-the-park home run. Makes a nice sliding catch. Nick Kurtz up next to the dish, 0 for 1 on the day. And gets a piece, but foul. About the score, let's just move on. It gets down with room to roam. He turns for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. Kurtz passes third and headed home. And he scores easily. And they cut into the deficit. Nasim Nunez is next to the plate. Fly ball to right center. Cutting into the gap. It gets down, base hit. Round second, digging for third. He's coming home. And he shows off his wheels for an inside-the-park home run. Into center field, that falls for a hit. Around first, hustling for 2. Around second now, going for 3. Lopez passes third and headed home. And he shows off his wheels for an inside-the-park home run. In the air to left. Ramirez moving back for it. Hops over the wall. That's an automatic double. Juan Soto at the dish. Cal Raleigh in position to be driven home. That's ripped to right down the line. And that will drop foul. Takes the lead with 1 gone. Drilled to left center field. Marsh emptying the tank. That one hops off the wall. Run should score. Raleigh scored. Around third. He's coming home. Coming all the way around to score. It's a 2-run inside the park homer. An intentional walk here. Interesting choice with the bases empty and 1 away. Pete Crow Armstrong in the box with a runner on first. Just marking some territory. It's natural. Hit hard on the ground to first. Carroll in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. 0-2 the count now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a heater. Roman Anthony now. His 2025 season was historic. His OPS plus was the highest by a Red Sox player in his age 21 season since Ted Williams. Starts fastball. That's a strikeout, and only needed 3 pitches to do it. Israel play. We're back, and it's crunch time here in the third. Man, this game moves fast. Sal Stewart leads us off. Swung on and hammered. It's off the scoreboard. He rounds second, and they're still chasing it. Around third, he's coming home. And he touches home. They take the lead. Willie Castro steps to the box following the go-ahead homer. A strong showing at the plate today, and perhaps a card favorite for you. First pitch of the ball.
Low.
Swung on, and that ball is well hit. Way back, and it's out of here. They've gone back to back. And a base hit laced into right. Diaz around first. Now around second, going for third. He's coming home. And he's in for a run. And they lead by 3. Jorge Posada next to hit after the RBI single. Now there's a bullet down the line. And it's a foul ball. Here comes a pitch. Hard hit down the line and left. But that's a foul ball. Swings and drills one. Goodbye baseball. Jorge Posada puts his stamp on this game. Now it's a 4-run game.